first time I've had cereal in at least 6 months. I go through different phases of what I want for breakfast. For the longest time I didn't even have breakfast, which is super unhealthy. You should definitely be having breakfast every day. But for like the longest time I would want cereal, and then I would want like bagels, and then Pop-Tarts, and then waffles or something. It's weird. Are you the same? Good morning, everybody. How are you doing? Hopefully you are doing well. That's not my saying. Let's try this again. Good morning, everybody. Hopefully you had a really great day. If not, I hope you have an even better one tomorrow. Today I would not mind being in... This happens every day. This happens every day. I would not mind being inside today. Now let me tell you why. So the outdoors is great, it's a magical place, blah, blah, blah. But inside I have the opportunity to gain education and information. I am just now starting to get into screenwriting, right? Because I have a few ideas for a short film. That'd be so cool if you could just like stay up. Okay, whatever. Hopefully you can see me. But I do have a few ideas for short films, and I am trying to develop one of these ideas into an actual short film, and that's really hard for me because I am not a writer. I really suck at writing, and I don't have like the best of imagination, so like I'm pulling from my own experiences, but I also have to like create different scenarios and like names and like backstories for characters. So why I'm telling you this is because I want to work on that. It's not going to get done anytime soon, but like today I already started off my day watching an hour-long video about the mistakes that people make while screenwriting. So you know, staying inside, I can do research, and research doesn't necessarily mean having to sit down and watch hour-long videos about how to story write, how to do this and that, and develop your ideas. Research could also mean, oh, I don't know, watching Breaking Bad again. Breaking Bad is like my favorite TV show, like of all time. Like I have a few favorite TV shows, but that's definitely like up there, and it's so like engaging and like it makes you want to watch it. I mean, this would be my third time watching it, so I think I'm gonna do a little bit of research. It could also be research with watching like movies. I watched a video yesterday that was describing the character development and plotline within Shrek, because apparently Shrek had a really good character development. All these other stuff that I don't think you guys really care about, but that's what I am doing right now. Well, no, right now we are making some lunch. We gotta feed our brain and feed our body, so let's go make some lunch. See that? No, you don't. The very one time that I actually wear a white shirt, I get it dirty. Right away. But I forgot to mention that I did actually apply for some more jobs today. That was something I wanted to do yesterday, and I just did it today. Like I didn't really get around to it yesterday. I really procrastinated, but I had to get it done, so I did get it done. And I think that is mostly because I think I want to go back to school. That's a really weird concept to me, and it sounds kind of weird, but I think that might be the move. It wouldn't be actual school. It wouldn't be an actual traditional college or anything like that. It's actually the exact same school that I went to before. It's just like a different branch, but it's the same concept. So pretty much it would be like a 6-month program or something like that, super low cost. And if it's anything like the last one, then it's gonna be super minimal. I would only go like once a week, and then I would have like homework and online stuff to do. So I think that might be the move. I could definitely work a full-time job while doing the school, and it would be a film school. Like, that might be the move. I've already gone to an audio school, a recording school, and then now I would be going to a film school. So having the ability to do audio work and directing, producing, screenwriting, because that's what I would be going for, that would be huge. That might be the move. I'd have to think about it a little bit more. This isn't like a just now thought. Like, I thought about it 6 months ago, maybe even a year ago when I first found the school itself. I thought about this, but it might be the move. I just have to figure if I want to do it now when I'm living in Vegas or in like a year when I'm living in LA. I swear I should just change this whole vlog into just a food vlog, because it seems like I'm mostly just vlogging my food and vlogging me making it. Because that is exactly what we're gonna go to right now. We're gonna go make some dinner. Today was weird because I actually had breakfast, so I wasn't terribly hungry going into lunch. And I'm not terribly hungry going into dinner right now, but I think that's a good thing because I was really hungry yesterday. We're gonna have the exact same dinner that we actually had last night. I was watching Breaking Bad. Lighting's a lot better right here. I got through 2 episodes. I don't want to get like addicted and watch like a season every 2 days or something like that. That's not really my goal. My goal for it is to just pay attention, coming from a filmmaker's perspective, right? You can watch a movie once, that's normal. Some people go back and rewatch their favorite movies because they see subtle differences, some stuff, little small details that they missed the first time that they watched it. And then you know what's gonna happen, and you get a completely different insight into the actual movie itself, and you might like the movie more. Watching it more than that is kind of uncommon. And I'm saying this because this is like my 3rd time watching Breaking Bad, because the show is just amazing. Definitely one of my favorite shows, but I think I already said that. But the reason I'm watching it again is to pay attention to the little details. And now I'm coming from a completely different perspective, right? So the first 2 times were because the show is just amazing. But now I'm really paying attention to the pacing, to the screenwriting, to the character development. Why they made those choices? What led up to a decision? How do these different scenes interact with each other, and why was this scene necessary? Oh, that's necessary because it leads to this, which leads to this, and then that does this and this. It makes sense. I know you've watched Breaking Bad. If you haven't, pause this video and go watch it right now. But I'm gonna spoil the very first episode for you. It's the very first episode, it's not nothing. Go watch it if you haven't. But for example, the episode starts off pretty much with him aiming a gun down the road because he hears police sirens coming. So, you know, you're automatically thinking he's gonna shoot the police, he's gonna die, stuff like that. But later on in that episode, he's at his birthday party, and his brother-in-law and son are playing with a gun, and they hand it to him, and he's so apprehensive to picking up the gun. He doesn't want anything to do with the gun. He doesn't believe in the violence that a gun brings. He's not comfortable with it whatsoever. So now you're looking back, like later on, which is, yeah, later on, because the opening scene took place in the future. Now you get to see, like, okay, his mind literally switched, and now he's no longer apprehensive about the gun. He no longer cares about the violence that it's going to bring. So now, like, that's a clear character development that you can see, and you can clearly see him like change positions and like develop. And now it's no longer about the violence, it's about him securing his name for his family. Well, that was that's the kind of stuff that I didn't notice at all the first 2 times, but now I'm coming from a different lens, and you can see things completely differently. And now I could apply some of that stuff to my own work, you know? Whatever. whatever. All that aside, it's time to make some dinner. This is gonna be super, super quick. Yesterday I learned that beef cooks super, super quick. It takes like half as long to make beef than it does to make chicken. So with that being said, this is literally gonna take 5 minutes. Okay, yes, I know. Today's video wasn't all that interesting. It's not even a Monday or a Sunday. It's a Wednesday. We're in the middle of the week. We didn't do anything, which is weird. However, I think I'm going to have a phone interview tomorrow because I got an email back from the local grocery store saying that they've reviewed my application and they want to move forward. So that's cool. I'm telling you guys, I don't offer much on this channel, but what I do offer is a genuine, relatable experience to someone that's in the same shoes as you. I don't know. I'm not some like famous YouTuber that has millions of dollars and goes and travels the world and drives a supercar or anything like that. I'm just a boy about to get like my second job ever. So have you had a job? I had a job. I used to work at Discount Tire, and that was cool. I worked there like sophomore year, and it wasn't bad. I mean, I didn't think I was doing terrible. Usually how things go is I learn things really quick. Like I know how to do things really quick, but I'm not the fastest person at doing something new like quickly. I can't do something new quick. So I didn't think I was doing that bad. Like I was showing up to work on time. I was doing whatever they asked me to do. I might not have been the fastest person, but it was getting done. Like no one was really waiting on me to do anything. I really wasn't even complaining when they had me in the back of the warehouse throwing 200 tires around and stacking 200 tires that each weigh like 50 to 100 pounds. Like I wasn't even complaining about that. But, you know, apparently they were, because one day one week I was on the schedule and then 1 week I wasn't on the schedule, but they never fired me, so maybe I still work there. Yeah, well that was my experience with my first job. If I had it my way, I would never actually work like this stuff. This is all of my short film stuff, all 3 of these different things. This stuff I don't necessarily consider work itself because I want to do this. And that's really the difference between working and having a job. Having a job is just something you do to get money, but if you're working, you're like working towards something you believe in. That was my little, I don't even think it was motivational. That was my little story for tonight to end the vlog off right. So thank you for watching. Like I said, today wasn't all that much, but maybe you learned something, maybe you didn't. I don't know. That's not for me to decide. Yeah, whatever. Okay, well, let's bring up the energy for the outro. Thank you so much for watching, and as always, have yourselves a really great rest of your day, and goodbye.
No, you can't.